All right, guys. Let me tell y'all some truth about me. Uh, I'm not just some weirdo fascinated with his own penis. All right. Okay, maybe a little bit. No, but for real, uh, I have a lot of confidence. God has granted me with a great set of hands and eyes, and whether it's been sports, construction, uh, anything that had to do with hand-eye coordination and my hands, I've excelled at always. Uh, so I have confidence, and it's easy not to implement Jesus in your life when you have confidence in your flesh. Okay, because now it's all about me. Now it's me that did it. I did it. I don't need nobody. Look at me and how talented I am. Look at me. All right. So yeah, when you have an attitude like that, confidence, well, you don't take advice from people, and you do shit your own fucking way, and you learn. You learn a lot about yourself, others, and everything else. So, because of my fuck ups, I have been in places with groups of men, also like me, locked up, and had to implement God in their life, or wanted to, and I got to see change. At 26, I was locked up for a little bit, and I put God in my life inside there, and every single day I read the Bible. Every single day was being positive, and I did. I had a big change, and I seen it from my own. So I was like, wow, Jesus, does it work, or is that me just being a positive dude, and giving Jesus the credit, right? We also have those thoughts. Well, then again, at 26, I'm locked up. Then again, at fucking 30 something, 30, I'm locked. 3 years later, bam, I'm at Faith Farm Ministries. And I spent, that's a place in Okeechobee, Florida, that takes in people from prison, also lost souls that need a change. It's a work camp, a faith based work camp that was invented by this dude named Pappy Eastham. All right, an amazing human, definitely anointed. Okay, 100%. Because yeah, what this place is amazing. Anyway, I got firsthand accounts of watching people come in 90 pounds, looking like death, corpses, bro. Gain 100 pounds, walk out in 8 months, glowing. All right, fellowship with other men, Jesus every day, 3 meals, going to bed early, doing the right thing, glowing. All right, so I got a chance to see how Jesus worked. All right, and of course, there's guys in there faking the funk. All right, that are just trying to pass the time and don't want to be in a box and like the little bit of freedoms that a farm like that has. Okay? Anyway, but I did get to see Jesus work a lot in my own life too. Okay? And then I got to see the power of the tongue. Because when I read the Bible, it was all about what you spoke. All right? And if you spoke this and spoke that, and I'm like, wow, it really has to do with the tongue. And then Proverbs, life and death are in the power of the Jesus, and God spoke everything into existence. And I'm like, wow, the tongue really is one of the most important parts of the body. Jeez Louise. If God spoke everything into existence, then dang. So, anywho, uh, I got to see Jesus work. And then, obviously, I left the farm after a year and something, went back to my own, and yes, I did a lot better, but I still faltered and backslid and went back to my fleshly habits and fleshly ways. But I have remembrance of how Jesus worked in my life. So, like I said, I got cleaned up I started having visions, was writing stuff down, and then I got visions of my daughter, and all such and such happened. Well, I still, even after all that, now I wanted to know what was talking to me that told me about my daughter ahead of time, and uh, what was talking to me, right? I wanted to know. And then I meditated and finally got an answer. And it came to be that it was the trees that were talking to me. And then everything started making sense. My brain started making sense of everything. And I understood what the language was saying. And then I was like, wow, it's all pointing to this one like algorithm. It's really saying that, wow, this is really, and then with all the other bits of information uh, from cosmology and from the little bits of zodiac and all the other things that implement in there, I could see a pattern. And then I was like, wait a second, every this all makes complete sense. It's in language. And then that's when the algorithm really started glowing to me. And I could see it when I looked at things. It started showing me stuff. Whether it was a map, whether it was a picture, when I started looking at anything, it was like whether it was a picture or a drawing, I was looking at it through the eyes of the person who created it. It was like I was understanding it and I had never seen it before. So, yeah, that's and it was all pointing to Jesus, electricity, lightning, and then I was like, okay, wow, okay, and then I started, and then I was laying on my couch one day in my shop, looking at one of my maps, and then I'm reading the Bible, and I can see it going hand in hand with this map in front of me. And I'm like, whoa, it was all made. That's how I found all that stuff on the map. Satan, Jezebel, the Tropic of Cancer, the rabbit, the dogs, the turtle. Like, I haven't even got into everything yet. Okay, this is only like my 18th video or whatever the hell it is. Okay, I've got so much information that I haven't even started to have a book I'm trying to write. I just I don't have the money to publish it right now. So I'm hoping that one of y'all people out there that's got some brains will read my shit or listen to it and be like, God dang, that's the truth. And actually be in a position where they can publish this dang book for me. And yeah, and everybody can at least have this version of what the truth is. I know everybody has their own version, but there's nothing that you can tell me that's going to make me believe that all this is coincidence. Oh, yeah, all that just sounds the same. It's just coincidence how all that works. All right? That's just coincidence how it's all in the language like that. Yeah. Come on, y'all. I mean, once, twice, okay. But when everything lines up in every direction, that's a hit. That's not a coincidence. That's a dead head shot, okay? So, uh, yeah, I there's nothing you can tell me. I completely believe that whatever the trees have to say is the truth. And the truth comes from the triple tooth. What is the triple tooth? The trident. Three dent. Triple tooth. All right. Septentrionalis. All right. When you look that word up that I just said, you're going to see Florida's going to pop up. Then if you look up with septem and all that, I mean, you're going to be like, wow, okay, wait a second. This dude here that's talking about penises is on to something. So, yes, my whole reason for giving you guys this information is for you to believe in Jesus. It's in your own power and that you're made perfect. Okay? That there's nothing wrong with you. to get rid of the shame and the guilt, all right, of the things that you think are wrong with you. I know, just like everybody else, we've been trained to hate ourselves. Okay, I can listen to anybody, whether you're good looking, whether you're rich, there's still something going on with your self-esteem. A lot of you. All right. So this is to love yourself. The points I'm making is that you're made perfect. There's no such thing as sin. All right. It's electricity. All right. Positive and negative have to do with electricity grounding out. All right. Not good and bad. That's bullshit. If that was the case, then the animals would all be going to hell, which makes no sense. They're animals. They're only doing what's instinctual to them. They're not motive orientated. All right. My whole point of my videos is to get you to believe in Jesus. And yeah, and when you understand that that's why Jesus works 100% of the time, because it's your penis. It's what brought life here.